Superman vs. Wonder Woman has become a prerequisite, as there is a misconception about who would win a fight between the two. I've been reading comments claiming that Diana would never be able to beat Superman after uploading the Dead Earth video in which she brutally killed him. In fact, Diana has indeed beaten Superman, and shockingly enough, more than he has beaten her, and this video is the ultimate proof. All new Collector's Edition Superman vs. Wonder Woman, which was published in 1978, witnessed a cool fight between Superman and Diana, who wanted to eliminate all the nuclear weapons in the US, no matter who gets in her way. Superman could not let her do that and decided to stop her, but at the same time, he was aware of the fact that she is very powerful and that he is not certain that he could beat her. He tried to reason with her first, but she knocked him away. Superman did not accept to be treated that way and decided to retaliate. He knocked Diana into a nearby building, but the skilled warrior outclassed Superman and tossed him away. She revealed that thousands of lives would be lost if atomic weapons became reality. She believes that humans would not use such a bomb, but her mother advised her to remove it. The building then collapsed on them, so in order to avoid more damage that would endanger the lives of the innocents, Superman moved the combat to the moon, where they can fight without hurting anyone. He attacked the distracted Diana and knocked her away, but she quickly retaliated with a powerful punch that knocked Superman away. Superman admitted that it wasn't wise to pull his punches against such a powerful opponent. The fight continued without a clear winner, until Diana noticed the lights on the American coasts blinking on and off. Realizing it's a Morse code, Superman and Diana decided to put their differences aside and went back to save Earth. Diana usually finds herself forced to fight Superman when he becomes mind-controlled by a magician or a vampire, such as Lordcrucifer, in the JLA 10th Circle storyline, which was published in 2004. The powerful vampire bit Superman and mind-controlled him, turning him into his slave. Crucifer did not like Superman's blood because he is an alien, but still managed to fully control him. Unaware of what happened, Diana broke into Crucifer's castle and confronted him, but the vampire forced Superman to attack her. Diana retaliated and knocked Superman away. The battle raged between the two, with Superman stating that they are evenly matched. Diana then managed to stab Crucifer, who wasn't even hurt, and stabbed her in return. Diana collapsed and lost her consciousness, but fully recovered later on in the Paradise Island. Meanwhile, the Martian Manhunter used his shape-shifting abilities and disguised as Wonder Woman. He attacked Crucifer in his castle, but the vampire directed the controlled Superman to fight the Manhunter. Superman overpowered the disguised Manhunter and broke his sword. Crucifer then bit the Manhunter, thinking that he was Diana, but was poisoned by his blood. Superman was freed from the vampire's control and eventually equipped a cross and killed him with a powerful blow. The Manhunter then dropped his disguise as Wonder Woman, revealing that he knew that Superman's blood was poisoning to the vampire and thought that a larger dose of the Manhunter's blood would be more poisoning. In Superman for Tomorrow storyline, which was published in 2004, 1 million people mysteriously disappeared from the planet, leaving only ghostly shadows in the places they had vanished. Taking control of the vanishing device, Superman travels to the Fortress of Solitude, where he tries to perfect the device so that he can vanish himself to discover where the other people were taken. Before he gets a chance to do so, he is confronted by Wonder Woman, who attempts to stop him from carrying out his plan, as she believes that his efforts will result in his death. Superman briefly fights Diana and then tells her that the fortress is set to self-destruct. Moments before the fortress explodes, he teleports to Metropia, the paradise world he had created in the Phantom Zone. Wonder Woman fought Superman in an epic fight which took place in Wonder Woman number 219, which was published in 2005, when Maxwell Lord mind-controlled Superman and forced him to see Diana as Doomsday, who murdered his wife Lois. Mind-controlled, the enraged Superman attacked Diana and wanted to kill her. He took her into the space, planning to throw her into the sun. He also tried to burn her with his eye beams, when she managed to block his beams and resorted to a piece of kryptonite, which Batman gave her to use in case she was in need. Superman, however, was faster and knocked her back to Earth with a powerful punch, which caused her to black out for an instant. She survived the crash, but found herself in confrontation with the enraged Superman, who will never stop until she is dead. Superman used his super breath to freeze Diana, then was about to smash a massive rock on her when she used her super speed and turned around him. She stunned him with a powerful blow on his ears, which made him bleed. Diana then pounded on the mind-controlled Superman in a fierce battle, which proves how powerful she can be against Superman, who is out for killing. Superman managed to snap her wrist, but she managed to knock him away. Knowing that stopping Superman means killing him, Diana wrapped Maxwell Lord with her lasso, demanding to free Superman from his control. The villain says that Superman will keep coming back until she kills him or he kills her. At that moment, Diana tossed her tiara at Superman and cut his throat, causing him to bleed. Superman snapped out of the control and realized that he was hypnotized. Max said that Superman will fall under his control again, cause Diana can't keep the lasso around him forever, and revealed that he will never let Superman go free. Diana demanded to know how to free Superman, and Max was forced to tell her the truth under the influence of the lasso, revealing that the only way to free Superman is to kill him, forcing Diana to snap his neck. In the DC 52 Justice League number 11, which was published in 2012, and as part of the Villain's Journey storyline, Wonder Woman decided to fight David Graves, who used the Justice League's inner fears against them. Green Lantern tried to stop her by doing that by restraining her, but she easily overpowered his constructs and knocked him away. He retaliated and tried to take her down, but she proved that she was more powerful than him. Superman then tried to intervene, but Diana just knocked him away, where Lantern tried to restrain her again, but in vain. As the League then find out that Graves has been broadcasting the fight to the entire world, Cyborg booms the League to Graves' cabin, where they eventually put their differences aside. In Superman Wonder Woman number 17, which was published in 2015, Superman was mind-controlled by the powerful witch known as Circe, who forced him to fight Diana. She tanked his punches and tried to make him snap out of her control. Eventually, Superman managed to break the control when he touched the lasso of truth. Now, in the alternate realities, Superman Batman Absolute Power story, which was published in 2005, witnessed a brutal fight featuring Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. The hero's history was changed by the Legion of the Supervillains from the 31st century. In this alternate reality, Superman and Batman became the tyrant rulers of the world under the guidance of the legions of the supervillains who became like their parents. At one point, Wonder Woman leads a league of superheroes and attack Batman and Superman. Diana managed to kill Batman, while Superman, who was fighting Uncle Sam with the power ring, saw how Diana killed Batman. As he beat her to the ground, she tried to make him recall that he once was a hero. The enraged Superman, however, took her lasso and wrapped it around her neck, strangling her to death. I've reviewed this book before, and I'll leave an annotation for those who haven't watched it yet. In the alternate Injustice Gods Among Us Year 4, which was published in 2015, Diana fights Superman in a fierce battle where he states that he won't be holding back against her. Diana's superior fighting skills eventually prevailed, as she managed to subdue Superman and to break his arm. He, however, tried to use his heat vision, but she managed to block his attack with her armor and eventually knocked him down. Superman said that he was holding back, although he previously stated that he wasn't. He attacked again, saying that he won't be holding back anymore and that he will kill Diana if he has to, and knocked her away with a powerful punch. Diana retaliated and pounded on Superman until she defeated him and was about to finish him when Sinestro intervened and stopped her. Diseased alternate reality 6-issue story, which was published last year, witnessed a death fight between Superman and Wonder Woman in a world which was infected by the corrupted version of the anti-living equation, accidentally created by Darkseid in his attempt to acquire and utilize it. Superman became infected after he was forced to kill the infected Flash. He flew into space and rammed into Flash, ripping him into pieces. Superman then found that 2 of Flash's fingers pierced his abdomen and knew that he was going to be infected. Wonder Woman said that they can't hold back anymore and that they have to take down the infected Superman. Knowing that Superman is vulnerable to kryptonite and magic, she fused kryptonite with the magical sword of Athena and went out to fight Superman. Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Black Canary, who wielded the power ring, located Superman in New York, having destroyed the city and all life in it. Black Canary blasted Superman with her cry and stunned him, but he quickly recovered and attacked her. Just before he could breach Canary's shield, Cyborg blasted Superman while Wonder Woman sliced off his arm with the kryptonite sword before impaling him with it. Superman, however, delivered a powerful blow, infecting Diana in the process. As she fell to the ground, Superman flew into the space to destroy the arcs of those who survived the infection. On Earth, the infected Wonder Woman has been restrained by Cyborg with the lasso of truth. He tries to interrogate the anti-life equation in her to see if there is a cure for the virus. Diana responds that the cure lies within Cyborg himself. Horrified at the revelation that the pandemic was curable and that all the deaths and the sacrifices were unnecessary, Cyborg let go of the lasso to try to inform the fleeing arcs of this. But before he could act, Diana attacked him from behind and tore his head off. In Wonder Woman Dead Earth number 3, which was published a few days ago, Diana woke up after centuries of sleep to find herself in a post-apocalyptic world. She can't remember much of what happened, but eventually found out that the Earth fought the Amazonians in a destructive battle, where humans destroyed Themyscira and killed all the Amazonians. Enraged, Wonder Woman fought Superman, who sided with the humans but did not expect that they would destroy the Paradise Island. Wonder Woman proved more powerful than Superman, tanking all his blows and eventually killing him by punching him through his chest with kryptonite. She later apologized for killing Superman and for what the Amazonians did to the world, and decided to bring back peace and order. She ripped Superman's skull and spine out of his corpse and turned them into a weapon, remarking that nothing left but Superman's bones and a beautiful memory. So based on their fight's history, Superman never defeated Diana in the DC canon reality, and only killed her once in the alternate reality story, which took place in the Superman-Batman Absolute Power story, when he strangled her with her lasso after she killed Batman. As for the diseased fight, I am not sure that I would consider that as a win for Superman, as he was infected by the anti-living equation and turned into a zombie. Either way, Diana was not killed when she fought Superman, and became infected after he punched her and eventually killed Cyborg. On the other hand, Wonder Woman defeated Superman in the DC canon reality in Wonder Woman number 219, when Superman was mind-controlled by Maxwell Lord and saw Diana as Doomsday, who killed Lois Lane. Wonder Woman tanked Superman's most offensive attacks and eventually subdued him, before killing Maxwell Lord by snapping his neck to free Superman from his control. She also defeated Superman twice in the alternate realities, once in the Injustice Gods Among Us story when she severely beat Superman and broke his arm, and in the Dead Earth story, which was published a few days ago, where she brutally killed him. Superman once argued with Diana about who the faster is between them. Diana said that Superman has an advantage in raw speed, but he has to think before he responds, while she is a trained warrior, and her reactions are in her muscle memory. When Superman asked Batman his opinion, Batman agreed with Diana and asked Superman who the faster is between Usain Bolt and Bruce Lee. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.